Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
I'm Janine and this is Clubavision. Tonight we continue our epic tour of the country with a sharp and precise incision into the heart of Clubland. Stopping off at Escape into the Mix in Swansea, gabbing with the Rough Drivers, checking Club On Magazine's dance chart and getting all scientific and that at the Funk Labs in Middlesbrough.
Hi, I'm Chris from the Rough Drivers and I'm on Clubavision and it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's press-uppable.
For most of the naughty 90s, Danny Slade has been at the forefront of the Welsh club scene, promoting the Escape Club in Swansea, a venue which has been called Wales's only superclub. And since 1,000 Welsh weekend warriors can't be wrong, we decided to sink beneath the warm blue waters of house music and escape into the mix. I'm joined by Danny Slade, the resident DJ and promoter of Escape in Swansea. You began your career in the free party scene in Wales.
Yeah.
What was it like back then?
Well, I mean, it was good because no one knew what house music was, so we just did parties and people sort of realised that it was a good laugh, so everyone just came along. Then, of course, all the sort of the press got on top of everything that was going on and sort of ruined it a bit. But for the first year, we had a right laugh.
Is it a good crowd that you get here? Do they make an effort?
The crowd really enjoy it. Someone came from Ireland about 3 weeks ago, phoned up and asked to go on the guest list. We've had people from all over the place, really.
What about the dress policy?
It's strict on a Saturday night. I mean, it's smart club where, I mean, the reason being, I suppose, is a lot of people like to dress up and feel important because they've dressed up. So if you're making out that your Saturday night is so good, you want to give them something that's value for money. They don't want to come in and be with people who haven't sort of paid so much attention. So it's not a sort of restrictive policy with any bigotry in mind. It's just the sort of fact that a lot of people have made a lot of effort. So we feel that they're the people that should have a good night.
It is a nice club, actually. I've walked around. It looks really good.
It's a good size. I mean, it's got 4 rooms. It's quite versatile. We've got strict music policies. I mean, if we don't get a guest DJ who doesn't play to suit the music policies, we just don't bother with a guest DJ. The residents nights still pull 1,000 plus anyway. So, you know, we feel that people know what they expect now at Escape. They know the music policy. They know where they can go. They know the nooks and crannies. So we just keep, you know, evolving it slightly, keeping it fresh.
In 1993, you launched Up For It, which covers all manner of bases. But what exactly have you got going on with it now?
It started as a night, it then sort of changed into a label and sort of doing PR and stuff, really.
You used to record with your brother.
Yeah, I've got a record that's just been licensed to America and licensed to Holland, which is coming out in about 2 weeks, I think. It's been out over here since Christmas. It's called In Exile. It's by In Exile. It's called It's Raining Love. There we go. It's got a Russian girl singing, so it's quite sort of European flavour to it in total. We're working on the next one now. We've also got to do 3 album tracks for her, for an album in America, so it's all gone quite well.
What was the reasoning behind the In Exile title?
Good one, yeah. I had a problem with the law, which involved me having to leave Wales rather quickly. I was basically sent out of the country by the powers that be, and I was in exile, so there you go, natural title.
Have you got anything else planned that's coming out?
Yeah, I'm working on a few projects with various other producers in Wales. I've just got my own radio show, just started. Saturday night, BBC Radio Wales, 8 till 10. Yeah.
Have you got anything else planned for Escape? Are you going to tour with it?
We are working on a project at the moment which involves sort of linking clubs across the country and across Europe. It's quite sort of deep. I won't go into it now because everyone will go, So, but it's an interesting thing. Again, we feel it's the next logical progression for clubbing itself. It's got to a point now where there's nothing else you can do in a club, virtually, except for yourself or something. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's got to the point now where it's got to turn into something else. So we're going to try and involve a wider platform of an audience and do it that way, link clubs together. Have
you got anything in mind that you want to share with
us? Come back in about 6 weeks and I'll tell you all. It's worth waiting. So 6 weeks. Yeah.
I am joined by Big Al, resident DJ of Escape. It's fair to say that most people won't actually know who you are. but Paul Oakenfold just recently named you as the most underrated DJ in the UK.
Blew me away when I read the article. I absolutely blown away by it. You know, it was nice that someone like Paul, who I sort of respected, and basically, if it wasn't for Paul, I don't think I'd be DJing. You know, the style that he goes for, that's what I was into, and he totally inspired me to do what I do. And then for someone like that to tell, you know, like the world virtually, how good I was blown away. You know, I still don't believe him.
Music Magazine also picked you as being the face of 1999.
Yeah, that was another flat. When I had a phone call one Tuesday afternoon, they said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I said, "You know, nothing usual, midweek." And he said, "Well, we've been nominated as one of the faces of '99. Come up for a photo shoot." And that was another total surprise, because basically I only play inside Wales. You know, I've done about 4 gigs outside Wales. You know, the escape is so good on a Saturday night. I think, as you know, you will witness tonight, that it's one of the most friendly crowds you'll go. Friendliest clubs you'll go to, and the atmosphere is just superb. And you know, I don't really want to sort of like take any steps backwards, you know, play elsewhere and sort of like, you know, go to some really crap gig, you know, where I could be stopping and have a really good time every Saturday night.
What's inspired you to do Eurotrance?
I don't know, I just quite like the spiritual side of it. You know, it's a lot more, you can take people more on the journey, I find, with trance. You know, it's not one of those things you can sort of like listen to one record and be into it. You've got to actually get into the scene, into the music, you know.
You've also got like another hobby, haven't you? Like body piercing and tattooing. You used to do it as a career, didn't you?
I used to work for someone who tattooed and pierced and sort of assisted in most things, and, you know, witnessed and helped pierce well, everything I can imagine. You know, there's no one part I don't think I've not pierced.
You've actually been on the front cover of Skin Deep as well with your tattoos, haven't you?
Yeah, that was a friend of mine worked 46 hours on my shin and foot, and we done a competition, and they asked if I'd like to go on the front cover, and sort of obviously you've got to do it. You know, so I'm sort of famous from the knee down.
Do you want to show us? Have you got any tattoos you can show us? Come over, Luke. Luke. Wow! And is that the one that took 46 hours?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, people say tattoos don't hurt. They do.
You can have a few drinks before you get it done too.
No, I don't drink. No, teetotal me. Yeah.
Is this anything to do with the fact that you've been abducted by aliens? Is this true?
If you want to go to the other leg.
Go to the other leg?
This is one of my alien interests. That's me when I was a small child. You got to be careful who you tell you've been abducted too, because they want to give you medication then, don't they?
Hi, I'm Luke Neville and you're watching Clubavision.
What's your names, girls?
Donna. Jade.
Richard. Chris.
I'm from Portalbert.
Cardiff's a really good place to be as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Aberdare.
You live in a teepee, you two?
Yeah. Wigram, actually.
I'm from Gorseinans.
I love being out. I live for going out.
I've just been up there sweating my arse off on the stage.
Do you always get dressed up?
I haven't. I just come from my line dancing class now in the church.
I'm done every weekend.
I used to come here every week, but it's not normally now every fortnight.
Been coming here for years and years and years. I love the place.
This is my second home. I love it.
I've been out for 2 days already, so my voice is gone. Well, I'm singing in a band.
Best club in Wales, without a shadow of a doubt.
Anywhere else?
No, not really.
Lakota, Bristol. When it was open, it's closed at the moment.
Ministry and Cream at the God's Kitchen last year.
I've been to Zeus in Cardiff, the Forum, been to Ritzy's in Swansea, but Escape, I can't beat it.
Is he a bit of a ladies' man? Come on, you can tell us.
Yeah, he used to dress up in a jester's suit and all the women were after him then.
He's got a little nickname in work as well, but we won't go there.
What are the fellas like in here?
Not bad. The little room's better than the big room. There's not so many bigger lads, so to speak. Yeah. It's the funky room, isn't it?
2 o'clock.
Yeah, thank you very much.
2 cock?
One for thinking, one for,
Is that because he's got 2 heads?
Cute. Especially your camera crew.
Oh yeah, woo!
I'll lock them all up after. Stick my handcuffs on them.
What do you think of the night here?
I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's just amazing.
Oh, bit of muscle, you know.
I'm from Pontypool. I'm a resident of the club.
Oh, what sort of music do you play?
Garage.
Big Al. He needs to go far, he does. He's underrated DJ, big time.
The resident DJ here, Big Al, he is just unbelievable.
Danny Slade is my favourite, but he's not here that often.
Carl Cox, I think. Yeah.
A bit of a lunchbox.
Tall Paul and Sev.
Paul Oakenfold.
Yeah, they're good, but not as good as Burn.
I usually go for sort of techno stuff, whatever makes me dance, you know.
Funk, soul, slow garage, anything you can sing to really. A bit of hip swinging.
Burn is a dog's bollocks.
What about DJs? Any favourites?
Nipper Downey up in London.
Said if I ever win the lottery, I'll buy myself a club and I'll take him with me because he is just amazing.
What are the girls like in here?
All friendly.
I've just had a photo done of my boobs, right?
I haven't got words to describe it, I'm afraid. I know everyone, all DJs, know everyone, yeah, it's just wicked. Bye.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
See you guys.
I'm joined by Luke Neville. You're actually head of A&R at Manifesto Records. How did you get involved in that?
I think when Eddie Gordon and Judge Jules set up Manifesto, they basically were looking for a working DJ to be a consultant, just to make them aware of new records. And so I started off as a consultant.
How did you start your career?
Well, I used to work in a bar part-time, and there was a record shop near the bar. So, before a shift or after a shift, I used to go there and listen to records all the time. And then my flatmates, we all chipped in and bought some decks, and I was just the best out of the three of us,
Where was the first gig that you played?
The Cross. A friend of mine was the manager of the bar, and she said, we need someone to warm up. So I just did a warm-up, and that was it.
You've actually played all over the Far East as well.
Yeah, I've played in Thailand quite a lot, Singapore and Hong Kong, but Thailand's really good. Full moon party at Thailand in Koh Phangan, which is wicked.
What sort of stuff did they get up to over there?
All sorts of nonsense. There's all sorts, lady boys and trannies and, travellers, shaved heads and all sorts, nuts from England, all sorts.
You've actually done some work on Kiss Radio before. Have you ever thought of going back into radio?
No, not really. Not really. I don't. Some people say I've got a good radio voice, but I don't think I have. I still got a bit of an Australian twang. I think I'd probably cop it all the time for having that Australian twang. But no, I think, I'm in the office all week and then DJing on the weekends, that's enough for me, really. I'm happy with that.
Manifesto's got a 15-date tour starting soon as well. Who's involved with that?
Basically, it's just me and Jules. Majority of the gigs. I think Sonique will do a couple and maybe...
Some live PAs?
Yeah, maybe Byron will do a few. Byron Stingley. He's really good at PAs.
You're starting a website as well?
Yeah, we're doing a website, which is being launched soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon. We'll have pages on our artists, Karen Ramirez and Todd Terry and, Dave Pearce, and Jules will have a page. And
a friend of mine asked me to ask you if you remember a kidnap attempt made on you a few years ago in Ibiza.
All the Manumission guys, Charlie and Griff, every year we just have mad ones out there. And when they knew I was in Ibiza, I was meant to go to Manumission. I think I played on the Monday night, and I snuck off as soon as I finished, and they were hoping to get me and just, do all sorts to me, God knows what. But anyway, the next morning they were all dressed in American flags. They all had American flags around and face painters and stuff like that. And they basically came up to the villa with loud hailers saying, "Right, Neville, come out, come out." And I was off having breakfast somewhere, and all the girls in the villa were just panicking, because they didn't know what was going on. But basically they were going to come in, kidnap me, throw me in the boot of the car and take me off to some mad party.
Please like, tag, share and subscribe.
So this is Clubavision, and this is how it's done. This is Clubavision, Clubavision's #1.
Where's that rave, man?